The One Piece series is one of the longest-running manga and anime series that has been running for more than 2 decades. And in the One Piece story, as the popularity and strength of a person increases, their bounty will also be very large. However, what is interesting is that there are several characters in the series who are considered great figures. But until now, the bounty value is still mysterious. However, in Road to Laugh Tale Volume 4, Eiichiro Oda promised to reveal the bounty of several important characters. But before we start this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and click notification bell, or you will miss future anime videos. Dracula Mihawk is a former Shichibukai. He is the strongest swordsman in the One Piece series. His ability is extraordinary. Even he is a rival of Shanks, which means Mihawk's strength is equivalent to a Yonko. Until now, the true power of Mihawk is still a mystery. However, from what we saw in the events of Marineford, many fans believe Mihawk is indeed a formidable figure. By becoming a Shichibukai, Mihawk's bounty also stopped. However, we still don't know how much Mihawk's bounty was when he first joined the Shichibukai. With all the advantages he has, Mihawk will probably have a bounty of up to 2 billion berries. Rayleigh is the right-hand man of Gol D. Roger, who is known as the Dark King. Even though he is no longer young, Rayleigh is known to have tremendous strength. According to Shaki, the power of a Rayleigh is 100 times stronger than the strength of the supernovas before the time skip. This also makes many fans curious about the true power of Rayleigh. The ability of Rayleigh himself has not been shown much. We only saw his power when fighting against Kizaru in the Sabaody arc, and also in Oda's flashback. Garp himself once stated that it took a lot of naval troops to defeat Rayleigh. The bounty value itself is not known, but it may be as high as 4 billion berries. One of the former Shichibukai, Boa Hancock, is one of the most powerful pirates in the series. Known as the Pirate Queen, Hancock has indeed proven to be one of the strongest pirates, where she has extraordinary haki abilities, even since she was a child. Hancock mastered all 3 types of haki, but armament and conqueror haki became the most dominant in her battle. Hancock also has the Love Fruit ability. This power certainly makes Hancock even more terrifying. Hancock got her first bounty of 80 million berries. However, when he became a Shichibukai, his bounty stopped. With the Shichibukai system that is no longer in effect, the bounty value has certainly gone up drastically, possibly at 1,500 million berries. Buggy used to be a regular crew on Roger's ship along with Shanks. However, after Roger's crew disbanded, Buggy began to build his own name by forming his pirate group. Buggy is also very infatuated with treasure and power and fame. Many did not think that Buggy would later become an important figure, like a Shichibukai. What's interesting is that the bounty at that time was 15 million berries, the least number compared to other Shichibukai. And now, another surprise appears where Buggy is appointed as one of the Yonko. It's interesting to know how much Buggy's latest bounty is after he becomes a Yonko. Maybe the range is in the 200-500 million belly. However, it is undeniable that Buggy's current bounty exceeds the other Yonko. The most wanted man by the world government is considered the greatest threat. However, it is still unknown what makes Dragon considered a big villain, and why the world government considers Dragon a very dangerous threat. Besides that, we still don't know much about various information about Dragon. For example, we still don't know about his origins, why then he hates celestial dragons, and then why he formed the Revolutionary Army. Indeed, we've seen how the face of the dragon. However, we still don't know much about his power. Reflecting on this information, perhaps the dragon's bounty is at 4 or 5 billion berries. Rox D. Zebek is one of the most influential pirates, and also the most feared in all the oceans. He is also the one who paved the way for 3 of his former subordinates to become Yonko. Rox is a very powerful pirate, and he reigned in the oceans about 40 years ago. No one could compete with Rox back then. However, during the events of God Valley, the Rox were defeated when Garp and Roger teamed up. According to Sengoku, Rox is the most formidable enemy Roger has ever faced, even more powerful than Whitebeard and Garp. It could be the bounty value is in the figure of 5 billion berries. Bounty value information does not really have a significant impact on the storyline. However, this becomes an interesting and also important element in the series. Many fans are curious about the bounty values of these characters, and fortunately Oda has promised fans that he will reveal the bounty values of the characters above in the future.